Hello students, I am going to tell you on what condition the oxygen dissociation curve shift toward the right side as well as left side. So please listen carefully. Okay, so this is the oxygen dissociation curve. This is the y-axis which is showing the percentage saturation of oxygen with hemoglobin, means percentage binding of oxygen with hemoglobin, and x-axis is showing the partial pressure of oxygen, and this curve is what? Sigmoid curve. Okay, now there are some conditions are there. Suppose if partial pressure of oxygen is high. Second, if partial pressure of carbon dioxide is low. Third, if H plus ion concentration is low, that means what? pH is what? High, that means alkaline pH. Okay, and if the temperature is what? Low. Okay, so these all conditions were found at which place? These all conditions were found at alveoli. In the alveolar site you will get what? Partial pressure of oxygen is what? High. Partial pressure of carbon dioxide is low. H plus ion concentration is low. That means what? Less basic, and temperature is what? Less. Now suppose if I want to oppose this all condition, for that if I want to counter this all condition, I have to decrease the partial pressure of oxygen. है ना? I have to what? Decrease the partial pressure of what? Oxygen, if I want to counter or oppose this all condition. Okay, so in such case what will happen? I have to decrease. So this curve will shift toward what? Left side. Means this curve will move toward the left side. So as a result, curve will move toward what? Left side. As a result, see, earlier the partial pressure of oxygen was at this point. Now it came to what? This point. Why? Because this curve got shifted toward which direction? Left direction. So in the alveoli side or fetal hemoglobin, the oxygen dissociation curve will shift toward the left direction, and this process is called as Haldane effect. Okay, so due to all these conditions, what happened? This curve will shift toward the left direction. Now if the condition, now again we will talk about the four conditions. Suppose if the partial pressure of oxygen is less, partial pressure of carbon dioxide is high, H plus ion concentration are high, that means what? pH is low, acidic medium, and temperature is what? High. This all conditions found at which place? Tissue site. This all condition found at what? Tissue site. And if I want to oppose these four conditions, if I want to counter these four conditions, for that what I have to do? I have to increase the partial pressure of oxygen. So now what will happen? This curve will shift toward what? Right direction. This curve will shift toward what? Right direction. This place. Now originally the partial pressure of oxygen was here, but now this curve has been shifted toward which direction? Right direction. Okay, it's right direction. So from this point to this point, okay, partial pressure of, so PO2 has been increased here, है ना? So under all these condition, okay, under curve will shift towards right side, whereas in under this all condition, what will happen? Curve will shift to left direction. Now when the curve is moving toward the right side, this is called as what? Bohr's effect. Okay, so Bohr's effect, So curve will shift toward the right side, that will be called as what? Bohr's effect. Bohr's effect will take place at a tissue site, whereas in alveoli or fetal hemoglobin, this oxygen dissociation curve will shift toward, under the Sol condition, shift to what? Left side, है ना, left side. So that will be called as what? Haldane effect, है ना. If curve is shifting to the left side, Haldane effect. If it is shifting toward the right side, that will be called as what? Bohr's effect. I hope you understand what is the meaning of Haldane effect and Bohr's effect. Thank you so much.